Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois for our main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway.
Don't let him get at you.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Davis.
Teddy, in terms of a power punch, we know the taller fighter's going to try to utilize the jab, but in terms...
And a big left hand by Bulldog. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. Big shot there. Oh, right off the bat, he goes down. Round number one, and he's on the floor.
Came out a little careless, and he paid a price.
Davis is getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. That's an impactful right hand by Bulldog. Wow! This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
2, 3, 4. Let's go! 5. Get up!
Davis is going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes, kill some time, make the referee come in between you and break you.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight. Wow! He gets floored with one single shot. He was just torn down like an old building. This fight is over. And just like that, Bulldog's thunder rains down on him with a knockout victory.
Well, one of Einstein's theories was E
So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for our main event of the evening. 10 rounds of heavyweight action, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. Bulldog's making his way to the ring right now, and you can just see in his eyes what his intentions are tonight. Blood's had this experience so many times, and success. Well, they are underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. Bulldog's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Excellent hook to the head by Blood. No, he missed that right. Bulldog's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Teddy, throughout your career, you've had a game plan weeks in advance of the stylistic matchup. Now, here we have a unique one because clearly we got one guy who wants to get to the inside, and then we got our man here, the counterpuncher.
Yeah, well, the counterpuncher has to be cognizant of countering, punching at the right distance before the aggressive fighter, his opponent, gets in too close. And then, of course, his opponent, he wants to be in a real close where he takes room away, where there's no room for mistakes. And that's really what the counterpuncher lives with. That's why he needs distance. He wants room to make you make a mistake where he can pop you.
A crushing two-punch combo by Bulldog.
Keep working the body.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. This is becoming like a crime scene here. Bulldog's DNA is splattered throughout that ring.
And you know it's going to influence the fight, not only where maybe he gets a little discouraged, he gets a little down, but maybe his opponent, and there's a big maybe he gets a little careless now going in there for the kill. And maybe that could be an opportunity for him.
Good right hand. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Bulldog's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Comes across with a hook up top. End of round one. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Bulldog's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Let's visit the body, okay? Visit the body.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Blood showing you a little defensive skill there. Able to move away from that punch.
It's okay.
Bulldogs hit by a right hand. Blood's putting forth a... And banging away he goes. Blistering combination. The speed of those punches just put him down.
They got there quicker than his hands got back to cover.
5, 6. Get up.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Blood's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Bulldog's three-punch combination there is going to impress the judges.
Keep moving.
Good right hand by Bulldog. Took a shot. Now he gives a left.
Side.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Super two-punch combo by Bulldog. Not a fierce right hand by Bulldog. There it is. And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
2, 3, 4. Get up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. Get up.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. Look at that. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desired heart is just as strong as it was before.
5, 6, 7.
Down he goes. Now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
Nice block by Bulldog. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's gonna try to survive it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Round comes. The ref is stopping this fight. Bulldogs unable to continue. This fight is over. Knockout. Blood's able to come up with a... Everybody, Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds among heavyweights. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. Bulldog's got a target on his opponent from the moment he steps out of that locker room to every step he takes during this ring walk. You can see exactly what's in his scope. Morrison's supremely confident here. Look at him make his way down to the ring. You can just... all the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round 1 scheduled for 10. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Blocks that punch. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Well, I've heard you say through the years, Teddy, that a counterpuncher has to be very careful against an insider of not getting smothered, of not having these abilities and opportunities to counterpunch. What does he do if a guy does get to the inside against him?
Well, he's got a couple choices. First of all, he could take a little bit of step back and create room again. You know, it's not the end. I mean, you know, it's not like you're up against a cliff, you're going to fall over. Take a little bit of step back, create a little room, and then you can counter again.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Bulldog's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. What he can do when he sends that right to the head. Good job with another left hand. Solid right by Bulldog. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. So the round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy here ringside, and we've been enjoying sitting ringside because, Teddy, I know you have some of your fine guests from the Dr. Theodore Atlas Charitable Foundation with us here tonight.
And they're having a great night, and it's great to have them here. The thing that I want to say is thank you to all the people that help us help many. They trust us. They allow us to be the middleman to give out the resources where they're needed. Thank you for mentioning Joe, and thank you to all the people that help us do what we do.
Bulldogs showcasing one of the best weapons you can have, especially early on in a fight, to set the tone, and that is the jab.
Yeah, and he's shown that it does more than just set up other punches and, just, snap your head back. It disrupts everything. It just throws the other guy's rhythm off, and that's what he's doing a good job of.
Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Not able to land the headshot. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. And now he's targeting upstairs. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Bulldog. Good combination to the head.
In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. The bullies hit to the head.
Still not moving.
Good two-punch combo by Morrison. Nice strike after catching one by the bully. Morrison's doing well here with that two-punch combination.
You got this. You got this.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Good job staying away from the danger there. And that does it for this round. The Bullies Cup man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Bulldog. Double jab by Bulldog. Bulldog's defense is paying off now. Scoring with the right hand by Morrison. Lands the left after setting it up with a jab. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Stay away from no. Come on.
That was a fine block by Bulldog. A little double jab to the head. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Morrison's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Morrison's doing what That's a great right hand by the bully. And you see what he can do when he sends that right. Oh, and there you go. Bulldog's gone down. How will he recover from this? He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Nice job doubling up the jab by Morrison. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. And round 3 comes to an end.
Move that body. You need to move that body more. Okay, now, very nice, very nice.
Need another round, just like that.
Well, if anything has been learned from the first 3 rounds is that sometimes just being the busier fighter will do well for you, and that's the case right now for him as he's up 2-1 on Teddy's scorecard.
Yeah, not always landing a lot. You put it very well, Joe. Not always landing a lot. But
Bulldogs in a bad place right now. He was tagged. Morrison's doing a nice job. He's solid. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down?
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. To the head he goes with a left hand. Bulldogs making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Bulldogs so dangerous with that accuracy. A 2-punch combination landing. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Once again to the head.
Side to side.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Doubles up the jab. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Bulldog. And now he's targeting upstairs. And that's the end of round 4. Morrison's last round, a big one. He scored the knockdown. Do you think he's now got the momentum where he can end this fight?
Well, right now, I think he has the confidence where he thinks he can end the fight, and that's where it starts. It starts with anything. Any people out there doing anything, it starts with thinking, believing you can do it.
Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into him without throwing a punch. Don't look for just big punches, okay? Use your speed. Double up on your punches. I want to see them.
He has a new round in front of him, but I don't know that there's any new hope. He's been down numerous times tonight, including that last round.
You never know what a person's capable of when they're pushed to the brink, but this would be very unlikely. It would be spectacular.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect.
Keep it
And the
clean,
ref's
guys.
gonna warn him. He's got to get him up. The bullies. Oh, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open, and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
That's a forceful 2-punch combo by Morrison. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Good double jab by Morrison. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. There he is zoning in, the old 1-2. And that had some fight to it, that right hand by Bulldog. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Accurate shot, straight right hand comes in. The bullies is being smart on the outside. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Nice jabs there by Morrison. And this round comes to an end. The bully's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Morrison. The bullies making for a clinic here in combination punching.
Well, the first couple punches here, Joe, they're throwaway punches to really set up the payoff down the road. You see the third punch, the fourth punch, the fifth punch. They're the ones that wind up landing.
Lands flush with the combination upstairs. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Good double jab by Bulldog. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Keep working.
Good work doubling up that jab by Bulldog. Well placed, straight right hand. Morrison's left now getting into the mix. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Oh, that's good. Morrison's crushed by a big left hand. Oh, he is stunned. He couldn't go down. The bullies being damaged right now. Punch after punch is coming in.
How you doing? Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, right? I need you to focus and keep your hands up. Keep working the jab, okay? Double up the jab and just keep moving. You okay? Good. I need you to use your feet, all right? And move around.
Carry it away and catch it. You got that? It's gonna happen.
We got it.
You're gonna catch it. You're gonna catch it.
Oh, we need
This
a
is
spot
it.
up there, and that's it.
You heard it. Keep on him.
You don't need that, no, throw that away.
Good action throughout, and now they meet up again for another round. Doubling up the jab by Morrison. Good shot to the head with that right hand. Blocks the headshot. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Bulldog. Nice work doubling up that jab. Two snapping jabs by Bulldog. Flush right hand to the head. Bulldog's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. Well off the mark by Morrison. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Did you see that? What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. Bulldog's so alert right now. I mean, look at his focus as he makes that walk that so many fighters dread. But he makes that walk down to the ring just so very alert. Cox is not giving us much indication of what kind of fight we're going to see based on this ring walk. Slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Teddy, what should we look for early? We've heard so much about his jab. Is it as simple as that?
Yeah, it is. For him, it is. I mean, not just from the offensive end, the defensive end, and also a rangefinder. You know, it gets the distance that he needs to complete everything else.
Cox is stunned by that shot. Solid. He is down on the floor after taking that shot.
There's a lot of time left in the round.
Come on, one, get up to your feet. Two. Let's go.
Cox is back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Double jab by Bulldog. Cox's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Hits him in the mug with the right. He took a shot. Wow! That is it. Gone. See ya. You are done. Out of here. Fight over. One punch over. Wow. The theater of the unexpected. Who would have ever expected that? Bulldog's one single lightning bolt of a punch ends this night early. Everybody, Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweights. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up and let's go.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. You see, he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. Bazooka's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. There's more room
for defensive error with the taller fighter, I assume, here?
Yes, there is, because now all of a sudden you're punching down. You're taught to punch on the strip.
Bazooka's damaged by a right hand. Bulldog's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Good block there by Bazooka. He returned fire right there, and it worked. After being rocked, now he gets his man.
At this point, it's not about the skills and the abilities of these two fighters. It's about the dreams of them, and one of them is being eliminated.
Doubles up the jab to the head. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. That's a clean shot, able to get in with the right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Bazooka! Big shot comes crashing home. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. Listen, that's the kind of round that puts fans on their feet, but the kind of round that gets a corner man anxious. What do you tell a guy after he's been in a back-and-forth brawl like that?
Move your head. Keep your hands up. You know, don't get caught with those shots. We worked in the gym to get away from those shots. And one other thing, you got to give him a little confidence. Remind him, hey, we trained for a tough fight. You're ready for this.
All right, listen. You need to create more counters, okay? Slip his punch, then throw a straight.
Bazooka's in a tough spot here. 60 seconds, that's all you get to gather yourself after being knocked down. Nice block by Bazooka. A stabbing right hand by Hernandez. Well placed, well timed combo up top. Bulldogs giving us something to think about early on in this fight here, but his opponent has even more to think about. He has established the jab already.
Yes, he has established the jab, and now his opponent has to think about moving his head.
That's a huge left, and yet another big shot comes in. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Hernandez. Double jab upstairs. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Hernandez. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Two snapping jabs by Bulldog. What a big shot. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hernandez's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Big shot. Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you got to wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they going to stop this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hernandez's wish came true. He was hoping for the end of that round. Now he has it. That was the only thing stopping him from going down.
Yeah, but it's not over. You know, you have to think like a fighter thinks. Yeah, for that moment he got a reprieve, but he's got to go back in 1 minute and face it again. Does he have the wherewithal to do that?
Calm down, calm down, calm down. Breathe. Breathe. Good job. Now you caught you with your hands down. Come on now, keep them hands up. Keep them up.
Bazooka's corner now with a big task at hand. They've got to make sure that their fighter has his sense.
Hernandez is clearly affected by that.
You got it.
Bulldog's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed.
This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows.
A well-targeted right hand by Bulldog. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Right to the head with that right.
See him timing that double jab to the head.
You got this one, baby. You got this one all day, all day.
And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Scores with the... And the ref looks at him and says, no headbutting, hands out the warning. That was not well targeted by Bazooka. A clean shot lands upstairs by Bulldog. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Overhand right can be so effective. And just like that, things turn around. A back and forth round. Both men have been rocked.
This is what boxing's about. This is what battle is about. This is what human spirit is all about.
It'll be interesting to see how this plays out as we start round number 4. Bulldog's up 2 rounds to 1. But keep in mind, they've already traded knockdowns.
Yeah, and his opponent knows that. He knows he can hurt him, and there's always hope. There's always incentive to get after him.
Two good jabs by Bulldog. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Solid right by Bazooka. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it.
Good doubling up of the jab by Bazooka. Seconds to go here in this round. Bazooka's landed a good, solid combination. Hernandez is looking for a way to get this fight back on course. A course that can get him a victory. This isn't it. Just trying to counterpunch in these middle rounds.
No, this is not it. He's not thinking right. You know, it's one thing to say physically, technically, he needs to do that. But to do it, you have to be mentally clear. You have to be seeing the plan, seeing what you have to do, what you have to order your body to do. He's not seeing that right now.
Nice work on the right hand by Bazooka. Bulldog's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Really on the mark with that over-the-top shot with the right hand. 10 clicks of the talk. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecard. They're letting everything go in every punch.
They're sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. A solid uppercut by Hernandez. That's a solid right hand by Bulldog. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Bazooka. Zones in on that overhand right. Good block by Bazooka. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Use the ring. Use the whole ring.
Bulldog's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that combo. Up top with the right hand. Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs. Oh! From absolutely out of nowhere to now on top of the world. He just floored him with that punch.
Short one, maybe 6 inches.
One. Get up. Get
Two.
up. Get up. Come on. Get up.
3, 4,
Stand
5,
up. Stand.
6.
What guts he's showing here. I don't know that he's going to get the glory, but what guts to keep fighting here when he's damaged like this.
Well, actually, Joe, too much guts. That's why the old-time guys, the smart trainers, used to say you have to have a little fear in there to know when you're in a bad place, to know when to grab, when to get out of there.
Work the body, kid. That's right. Body shots. Body shots.
Landing 2 jabs by Bulldog. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs.
You gotta bring your hands up. You must bring your hands up. Relax.
The start of the 6th round. Bazooka's dominance in the first half of this fight was pronounced. Now, as this round begins, a new task for him. Finish up the second half of this fight just as strong.
Yeah, that's a good point, Joe. His enemy is not only the guy in front of him, but it's being that he's got such a lead. You know, his enemy is having such great success so far. Does it get him a little bit into a lull? If he gets into a lull now, he could blow that first half of the fight what he's done so well.
Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Bulldog.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Combination to the head.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Blocks away that headshot. Headshot lands with the hook. Bazooka's making for a trainer's dream right now. Picking his shots, Teddy. Selecting when, where, and being very accurate.
Yeah, the old-timers would say he's a real sharpshooter. That's exactly what he's doing. He's not missing much.
Big shot he just scored with. Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the gym. You don't have training for these.
That's it. The fight is over. Bulldog's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count. Hernandez's fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a business component to this game here, this boxing game. And the business component is, yeah, you got to win, but you want to win spectacularly. You want to get people interested, excited. He just did that.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas.
Remember what we talked about.
Little get to know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Bulldog. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. There's another left hand from him. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Bulldog. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Bulldogs close to finishing this show with style. Great power punching display.
Yeah, but he better be...
Galata, big shot there. Oh, and here comes the first challenge of his night. Down he goes.
One, two.
Galata's back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
Galata's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. A stinging, wow! And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
One, two, three, four.
Galata's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. He gets off with a combination up top. Not the most accurate uppercut. And banging away he goes. How is this going to go on? Once again he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref stops the fight. Bulldogs done it. How about that? A first-round knockout victory. Teddy, there's a lot of explaining to do here, but help me with this. Was this early knockout out of left field a product of one guy being prepared and the other guy just not ready for it?
No, obviously he wasn't ready, wasn't prepared in the gym, but I think he came out cold from the locker room, never knew what hit him.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.